ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, my friends, to the MRC show. Of course, it never ends. We have just had a week's hiatus over the bank holiday weekend, of course, as usual. But we did have some on-track action as an MRC do in tribute to our late great monarch, Queen Elizabeth II. If you haven't seen that race, please do check it out on our YouTube channel, of course. We are here now tonight in the blue skies of the brand new Miami circuit. First time here for MRC as well, so this is going to be very exciting. Before I talk you through the track, it is time for me to introduce my compadre for the evening. He is best known for many names, but the one we like to give him more affectionately known as our very own Mini Max. There's only one person that fits the bill for that, of course. It's Melvin. Good evening, my friend.
Good evening, good evening.
Good to have you with you. It's been a while since we've been in the box together.
Yeah. It's the first. No, it's not the first time. We've been in the box together once, I think.
Yeah, once or twice. Yeah, it's been a while though. I haven't done any tier 2 for a while, to be honest.
Yeah, this is my first tier 2 race, so.
Well, stepping up the leagues now.
Yeah, and on a difficult track as well.
It is a very difficult track, and like I said, first time we've been here ourselves and as MRC, and I think this is going to really test all the drivers tonight. We have got a few stand-ins, so apologies everybody if you're expecting us to be joining us at 7 o'clock as normal. We have had a few lobby issues, so well, thank you EA for the quality that you tend to show to us. But we've got there. We think it may have been due to the servers being lagged with this new. There's apparently a new game out tonight. It's about 22 people kicking a round rubber thing around a piece of grass
with air in it.
Yeah, with air in it. I don't know. It's just a new one. They do one every year. I don't know what it's about. It's it hasn't got 4 wheels and an engine, so no one cares. But apparently that's out.
It's very popular though.
Apparently so, yeah, across the world it's popular. But I don't know. Who knows? But we've finally got it. Yeah, I mean, we've got a few stand-ins, and the biggest casualties, I'll have to say, and my heart goes out to both of them. It's both the McLaren guys. It's Red Car and Fanning. It just wouldn't connect to them for some reason. Thanks, Manouche. I appreciate that comment in the Discord. But yeah, Ryan and Fanning, they've had to be replaced by Lirapel and Saviour, two top tier 1 drivers. And but they do not take part in qualifying, of course. We have a few other people we have standing in tonight. We have the Baby Hornet in the Silver Arrows tonight. We've got the Gecko as well. He is joining us. Bergen from tier 1. He is not going to, of course, qualify this evening from tier 1. Who else do we have in tonight? There's a couple of people. I'll come back to them as and when. But Manus, yeah, I'm not accustomed to a good game of football. You're very right. That's why I follow this instead. I still don't have much luck and much success, but that's why I'm not very good at gambling either. That's why my Skybet account goes down and down and down.
Ouch.
Yeah, it does. It's not ideal.
Well, the bankers are coming in. Confetti still won. Uh, 129.2.
Yes, that's a good opener. You'd have to say Tom Brown half a second further back. Calvin as well. We will go through. We'll find somebody to go on a flying lap with very shortly. We'll find. Actually, I'll tell you what. We're going with Floppy Loppy, who's just gone through turn 1, through turn 2, turn 3. Difficult. You can go flat round here in qualifying mode, and then we're going to dip down, and this is a very tricky section. You'd have to say through turn 4 into turn 5, and then the long 6 into 7. You can use a lot of track there, which Loppy has done, and then into 8, which is that little kink, flat out all the way down to a very long straight. That exit through 7 and 8 is very important. DRS open through 9. This is actually turn 10. It is enough of a corner to warrant one being named after it. Don't know why, but it has. Heavy braking into turn 11. Important to get that right. And then a long, gets a bit tighter turn 12 into turn 13. The very slow, very tricky part of turn 14 and 15. Bumps over the curbs quite nicely there. Keeps the car in check. And then turn 16 exit here. Absolutely crucial for one of the, you'd have to say, probably one of the longest straights. We'll get a bit of facts on that one in a bit. DRS, second DRS on. Wide open from the Williams, going down and down and down. Excess 207 miles an hour, reaching to another heavy braking zone of turn 17. Gets the car turned up, shifts nicely, get the drive. There's a bit of a bump on that exit. Then through 18 and 19, flat out DRS halfway through the corner. He drifted pretty much through, and he puts it in 10th with that open lap at a 31.3.
That's a banker. Well, we might see some teamwork here, because if you give your teammate a toe on the straight, that's gonna give you some tens.
Hey, I tell you what, that's a very good point. That is a very good call. Yeah, you could have some of that tonight, and that would be interesting to see if anyone actually does decide to play that card tonight. We don't usually see it, but it would be nice to actually see. I think, and then that would be really
I tried
cool.
it once with Baby Hornet. I tried it, and it worked out. We got like 3 tens, and the quality was really good.
Oh wow. Yeah, I think with these straights, especially the two longer straights are in DRS zones as well, so that is going to really pay dividends if you can get that hooked up as well.
So if you're listening, do it.
Exactly.
I want to see some teamwork.
Yeah, exactly that. We've got Alex on out, but his teammate in the other Aston Martin is invalidated this lap, so he's going to have to go again, but he's got no ERS left at all.
It's so easy to invalidate.
It is.
Like the last corners of sector 2, you just gotta hit the curb. But if you hit it just a little to the right, you invalidate.
Yeah, exactly that. Scratching the other Williams, having a go at Karim Benzema. Obviously infamous sporting icon, and of course this track runs round the Miami Dolphins NFL Stadium, which is the Hard Rock Stadium. You've also got quite a lot of sporting pedigree in Miami. We've got NBA's Miami Heat. We've got the baseball's Miami Marlins. We've got some that sport that we mentioned would kick around a rubber ball filler there into Miami.
You like so much?
Yeah, exactly. Into Miami there, part owned by David Beckham, who some may know. Apparently he's just some guy with a haircut and likes to wear suits. Yeah, married to somebody who doesn't really like to smile. and then we've actually got the Hockey League's Florida Panthers, who play not too far away as well. So a lot of sport and pedigree in this part of the world.
A lot, yeah. They're very good in shape then, I think. They're sporting that much.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, they also have the Miami Open, one of the biggest tournaments, one of the Grand Slams. It's just lower than a that would be classed as a Grand Slam in tennis. That's also played nearby. NASCAR have a round at the Homestead Miami Speedway. They have IndyCar there as well that used to race there. So they've still got a bit of racing pedigree in Miami, which is all good as well. So at least it's not just, some rubbish ball sports that, like I said, it doesn't have an engine. Who cares?
Well, yeah. Have you ever been to Miami?
I haven't. I've been to Vegas, but I haven't been to Miami, and I would love to go. It's
one of the
places I have, yeah.
Oh wow! And how is there?
It's probably one of the most incredible places. I was only 16, 17 at the time, so I couldn't kind of gamble.
Oh yeah.
But it was
you
still.
didn't lose any money then?
No, I won $1. I had a bet with somebody and won $1.
Oh, nice.
At least I'm one of the very few people that leave Vegas
with profit.
with profit.
Nice. Well done.
Yeah. Andrew's right. Jacksonville Jaguars are there as well. They have actually moved a little while ago. Yes, so good point. Thank you, Andrew. It's. But I mean, I would love to visit Miami. It's got the beautiful climate. You got the Florida Keys. It's just. I would love to be around Miami and that part of the world of America. I think that would just be. I would love it, to be honest. That's. I mean, the beaches and I mean the money as well. That's around there, the wealth.
Yeah. So next year you're gonna buy a ticket and just go.
Yeah, just don't tell the missus.
I'm off for a business trip for a week. See ya.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I'm off training. I've got a training course. Yeah. Yeah. Where are you going? I'm not telling you. I just need my passport though.
Yep. Need some me time.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Confetti was the first one to go out at center time, and he's still first.
He is, yeah. Fox is close behind, less than a tenth behind. We've got Alex has popped himself up there into third, 2/10 off the pace. Tom Baum still in fourth. Calvin has collected all his zoo animals. Couldn't make it last week. And he's in fifth. We've got Baby Hornet now. It's popped in. Oh,
nice.
That's Gecko's out of speed. I think that's a little bit of a reset to track there, my friend. Can't be doing that. That's not ideal. Mr. Gecko should know better, but that's, oh dear. Not good at all. Let's have a look who's on a lap. Scratch invalidated. Sambal also invalidated on their runs. And then we've got Lirapel, Savian Bergen not able to do a qualifying time, of course, being Tier 1 drivers. I'll tell you what, Baby Hornet up there in 6th. That's a really good lap time. 4/10 quicker than 7th of Rob.
I know he deserves to be Tier 2.
Yeah, he
Baby Hornet deserves it. But I want him to stay in Tier 3, so I can be teammates with him again.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So, don't be too good.
Yeah. So, who we got here? So, Scotch is on his outlap, finishing warming up his tyres, just getting ready for his. Well, you'd probably say after the time it takes to get out and in, well, he might get another run if he's sharp about his in lap. Takes a lot of the inside curve to get the car straightened up as soon as he can to get the power down. It's very slippy through. That's a turn 18. Turn 19, use a touch of the curb on the inside, no harm in that whatsoever. DRS wide open, you see the letterbox there of the Safina sponsored logo. Suddenly not a sponsored logo anymore. There's an Aston Martin, ooh, just sees him like coming out the pits, gets out of the way. That might have been, it wasn't Sam Bell, I'm not sure who it was. But let's have a look at Charisma. How is he getting on through Sector 1? He's doing okay. It's not about Sector 1, but this is a very difficult, the long 6, 7 and 8 as well. Gets a good exit looking at that. Car looks very planted. And how is he going to be faring down when the DRS opens once more? Top speed 204 miles an hour. We've seen a little bit higher top speed, so we run a little bit extra downforce, you'd have to say, for that tricky Sector 1 and through here as well.
So what would you run on this track?
I've only good catch, low speed. I've only done a few practice laps, to be honest. I only had a baseline setup and didn't have the time to do my races afterwards, so I'm not.
No.
I know I've been helped with some other. I think I've been given a setup from a gentleman who's very good with setups usually. And I haven't had time to even do a lap with it, so I think it's going to be Scratch goes very wide, and he's had to bail on his lap, but he will get time for one more run. Oh, that's so unlucky, so unlucky. Who else is on a lap? Now, I'll tell you who's on a lap. Currently in 4th is Alex, and he's just coming up to finish that lap. Is he going to make an improvement? Oh, he's just starting his lap. Apologies, sorry.
Oh. Well, Dumbest Hornet is on a lap as well, and he's down his time.
He's down on his time, oh dear. My downforce was very high. I don't know what to do, I'll be perfectly honest with you. My experience around in time trial on doing a bit of a lobby kind of thing to use other tyres wasn't great. So I don't know what to do.
You're racing in a few hours.
Well, if we have any more lobby glitches like we had, it will be a few hours.
Oh, you're gonna do great.
Yeah, fingers
Tom
crossed.
Brown starting up his lap. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah, actually, let's go to Tom Brown. I was looking at Fox River on an outlap, but let's have a look at Tom starting his fast lap and his last attempt to get up the order. And will he get that provisional pole position from Confetti? Let's have a look right on board with the Red Bull. That looks a little bit understeery through there, but it's not a problem. These cars are set up to understeer. That finding that braking point through there is very tricky indeed. But he uses all of the curb on the exit slightly up on his previous time. This is that corner, that exit's so important. You will gain or lose so much time down this straight. Again, he's using quite a bit more downforce, 204, 205 mile an hour. We've seen a bit higher than that. Heavy braking under the bridge, gets it stopped. Lovely. Oh, it's a little bit deep. but that may not hurt him too badly. We'll see how he does coming through Sector 2 in just a moment. Uses all the anti-cap. Oh, and goes and invalidates his lap!
Yeah. Well, that's what's going to happen in the race as well. I think we're going to see a lot of penalties. That's so difficult to get it right.
It is, you're right.
But you lose so much time if you don't try it.
Exactly. Yeah, you can. I think there will be potential for... we don't know the track limits here, of course, like I say, MRC's first time here, and there's some... I've heard they can be a little bit inconsistent. So I think penalties are going to be... key. I think it's going to be very interesting to see what they can do, and what there's apparently through 6, 7, 8 where we're on. You can actually go a little bit wide through there, and it doesn't invalidate you. And then there's some points again you touch a line. Whoa, 210. So Fox River through the first sector alone, he's absolutely nailed that one. If he got a good exit down there, this is really going to put him in good stead for the last part of the lap. He's got clear track ahead. Someone going through turn 16 now, but it's not going to bother him as he comes through the very tight complex of 12, along 12, 13, and 14, 15. Now, how is he going to fare bumping over the curves? He does absolutely lovely on that Alpha Tauri. Got it absolutely dancing over the curves. How's his exit? He's 2.5 tenths up now, again, half a tenth through the second sector. This could be provisional pole position, but Confetti is on a lap. I don't know where he is at this present moment. How is it? Oh, he's running very low downforce, 9 mile an hour there. This is really, really going to benefit in this last sector. Is he going to be squibbly over the turn 18, turn 19? He is not. He's going to power towards the line. And what do we do? A 29.0. Lost a tiny bit of time. But where's Confetti? He's going through the tight sectors. He's down on his lap. He's bailed on his lap time.
Yep, he is. Alex is on a lap time as well.
He is. Alex is on a lap. He's slightly up as well. Just slightly. Through sector 1, we've got an instant as he's coming up to. Is he going to be in the way, or is he going to be avoided? It looks like it's all out the way, so that's all good. I don't know where that Alpine was. But Alex coming through. How is he going to fare? Is he going to fare over the bumps? Keeps well away from that car. Looks very nice and planted. Oh, a little bit deep. This is going to hurt him all the way up the straight. Really, really deep. Oh, and he's lost time as well. He's now down, and he's going to lose all the way. Oh, we are hearing something. We are hearing something crazy. The PSN servers are going down. People are dropping out. We have got an issue with the PSN servers. Oh my days. We've heard it from the race stewards themselves, the race directors, that we are going to have to red flag all of the sessions tonight, and that includes the Tier 1 race following suit. Oh, guys, we are so sorry to hear that. That is absolutely painful to say and painful to see. For everybody who's tuned in, for all you guys have been patient with us, really, really sorry. It is going to be postponed. We will race this possibly at the end of the season. We'll come back to it. But the PSN servers, as we mentioned, with the new game coming out tonight, are just not being able to cope. So we are very sorry, folks. We will be back soon. Hopefully, we'll be all sorted for Wednesday, where we'll see T3 and Tier 4 racing. Well, thank you for joining me for part of this.
Yeah, it was short, and let's make one deal. Next time you're racing, you're prepared.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So, thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you for the drivers being patient, but we will see you soon. Good evening, good night, and God bless everybody.
Goodbye.